Yo, what's going on YouTube land? It's your boy Drew here, and we are back with the Pokemon League content. We are going to be joining the NPC, because I forgot the actual name, the National Park Qualification League for Season 2. We are in their Total Division, and we will be playing VGC on Showdown. So just a quick disclaimer, the videos won't be as pretty as they were for the last Pokemon videos because we are doing it on Showdown and we're not doing it on Scarlet and Violet. And just for this league, we are also doing, just to preface before you see the Pokemon and before I kind of describe my draft to y'all, we are doing Gen 9 national decks. So there will be megas. There's no Z crystals or any of that, but there are megas, as well as a bunch of different Pokemon that you did see in the last season of videos. Now, another disclaimer, I'm doing 2 leagues, so this is going to be one team for one league, and then I have another one that will go up on Sundays. That will be for my other league. So, I think that's enough for the intros. Oh, we're also the Snow City Ice Fire. I kind of like the logo that I made, so it's going to be on the screen. There's no background for the league, so yeah, let's get into showing the team. Now, for the first pick, this is probably my new favorite. I'm just going to say, like, my favorite two favorite Pokemon are Sylveon and Lucario, but just based off of how things went last season, I have a new appreciation for this multiplicity of a Pokemon, and our first pick is none other than Mew. We had there's 12 teams, I think we had pick 10 or 11, and when I saw this thing fell all the way down to me, I was like, I have to grab it, especially with it being able to be a physical, to be a special, to be bulky, to do all these different things. It kind of fits any team that we are going to build. And now, I'll preface kind of the next pick. We're bringing the rain, baby. We drafted Pelipper second. I kind of enjoyed the Kyogre rain aspect that we had last season, so we're going to bring it back, and we're going to go with Pelipper instead because Kyogre's banned in this league. So I think a good handful of the legendaries were banned. There's like only a couple or a handful that weren't. And so Pelipper's our second pick. It's here to set the rain. It's here to set Tailwind. It's here to UI guard. It's here to either be bulky and support the team with 8 turns of rain, or it might, a couple weeks, it might come and just attack and not be as bulky, but maybe a fast Tailwind setter that also sets rain, but also can hit you hard because you think it's just going to be bulky. And that will also bring us to our next Pokemon, Kingdra. Swift Swim Kingdra is back, and it's ready to cause some havoc, especially after the last 2 weeks. I think I have a pretty good idea of how I want to use this Pokemon when I bring it 90% of the time. And just let it get Life Orb, let it get either Terra early and hit things hard, or just, being Kingdra, just let it hit things hard, honestly. Because, like I said at the end of the last league we're in, it caused good havoc. And so we decided to get it again. I might also switch it up this season. Might go Choice Specs a little, either Choice Specs or even Choice Band, or just stick to the normal Life Orb set we had in the past. Now, our next Pokemon that we drafted kind of goes back and prefaces to what I said before. I'm bringing my favorite Pokemon, Lucario, but the Mega version of Lucario. And I did this because, right now as we're looking at the team, we have Mew, who's weak to dark types and bug types, but mostly just the dark type preference. And Lucario being fighting and still kind of helps combat the dark types from coming out just to wreck on Mew, as well as letting it being weak to fire sit in a rain team and just letting it go crazy, because its weakness will be now nullified, well, not nullified fully, but weakened, because there's going to be rain up most of the time. Now my next pick, especially after describing Pelipper, is kind of going to be a weird one. And it's going to be Murkrow. Now, I got Murkrow more so because I need a prankster. And just, like, in some weeks, like I said, I want Pelipper to be super offensive. And it'll be better for him to do that and not have to have Tailwind in one slot. And just, it makes it easier on Pelipper to not always be my Tailwind setter. It can either be Murkrow or it can be Pelipper. Or it might be both. Who knows? But Murkrow also comes with Taunt, so he can slow other things down as well. And, you know, Murkrow's here to just do Murkrow things. And now for our next pick, we have Great Tusk. Now, Great Tusk is here because we need a ground type. You know, right now, the way the team's looking, it has a very big electric weakness. And so a Great Tusk, it kind of helps opponents be a little bit more worrisome about, like, okay, I can't just bring electric moves and click an electric move. As well as, well, we're able to Terra as well, but it just brings one of those things that can hit those Pokemon hard, the electric Pokemon hard. And it's also another fighting type, so just another way to help defend Mew as well. Our next pick is Baby Fungus. Amoonguss got picked early, so I was like, I'm going to just wait to see if there's another Follow Me Rage Powder user I could get. And I was like, you know, Rage Powder Amoonguss works so well, why not just get the baby version and throw an Eviolite on that thing, you know? So it's pretty much going to be just as bulky as Amoonguss with Eviolite. And it's going to do what Amoonguss did for us last season. It's going to Rage Powder, it's going to Pollen Puff, it's going to Toxic things, it's going to do all the fun stuff. Now, the only downside to Fungus over Amoonguss that I'm going to be sad about is I can't, when we go offensive Fungus, because it will just tickle things. And I probably could and just like throw a Scarf or something on it, but that would just be stupid. So, yeah, Fungus, the defensive wall. And now our next Pokemon is Skrellige. I got Skrellige because we needed a fire type. We have all these water types. We have a grass type now with Fungus. And just to complete the water, fire, grass core, as well as it, I have some plans for this thing. I'm not going to say it here because I don't know who's going to watch the videos. But when the time comes, you'll see what I'll do. It'll be crazy. I'm just telling you now. I have plans for this thing. It's kind of a cool Pokemon having Torch Dog that boosts its special attack by 1. So just things like that. That'll make it amazing. Next, we have 2 more Pokemon. The next one is kind of just a fun mon, and it's going to be Oricorio. Oricorio, with its ability Dancer, will allow it to get boosts from other Pokemon. And I kind of wanted to maybe try some things out, because it gets Quiver Dance, but I could also like Swords Dance with Mew, or just other things to help get this thing set up and let this thing just go crazy and cause havoc. How often I bring it, we'll see. It might be just a fun thing to have in the back and not actually bring, but I'm planning on bringing it at least once or twice this season. And the last pick of my draft is Big Lug. He barely fits on the screen. Hold up, let me fix this. Avalugg, baby. And Avalugg just gives us a bulky ice type to give us some more bulk on the team, because I was looking at the team, like, the only real bulk I have is Great Tusk. That just has natural bulk. Everything else we can put bulk on, like me, we can make bulk if we wanted to. Pelipper, we can make bulky if we wanted to, but it's not just gonna be able to sit there. Like Avalugg is gonna be able to just sit there and take hits, and he's another Y guard user, so it's another Y guard user, so that will help as well with the people that have spread moves. But yeah, that is the team. Just another preface. It will be on Showdown, so it's gonna be a little weird and janky for the YouTube video, so I apologize now. But I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see y'all with the week 1 match next week. Peace.